The writer of Hebrews says that marriage is honorable, so marriage shouldn't be entered into lightly. I want to assure you that from God's perspective, marriage is a beautiful thing, and there's hope for you in your marriage to last.
We were dreamers, believers that we could make it. We were living the good life, bike rides, Nickelodeon vibes, just searching for whatever we could find. Love, happiness, and just the Taco Bell line. The one day.
We're here today because you both have said you know and love Jesus, and you wanted to be the center of your relationship. In Ecclesiastes, Solomon said it's better to have a partner than go it alone. Share the work, share the wealth, and if one falls down, the other helps. But if there's no one there to help, tough. God made us to be relational, and He never intended for us to go through life alone. For most people, God's plan is that we be married.
I remember before we could go to bars, we would throw snowballs at cop cars, staying up, getting drunk on life and memories. I remember it was fall of '05. School dances, we were scared, damn right. Just hoping for the night of our lives. Love, happiness, or just the Taco Bell life. The one day, we never thought we'd grow up. Never believed we could fall in love. Step by step, year by year. We got a little older, but I'll never forget the wonder years. The wonder years.
And anyone who's built his house should have a solid foundation. As blood is to life, so is good communication to a healthy relationship. And I've stressed to you, a good marriage doesn't just happen. It takes work, intentionality. You can look at each other from across the room, and you can send a message like, I want out of here, without saying a word. Be sure you say what you mean, and that your tone and your body posture back up your words.
Never thought we'd grow up. Never believed we could fall in love. Step by step, year by year. We got a little older, but I'll never forget the wonder years. The wonder years. The wonder years. You've been chasing after dreams, thinking that they'll reach, and you think things like this happen to everyone, but I don't think they do. Most of the time two hearts don't fit. That's why people quit on it. And just because your friends all fell in love, you think things like this happen to everyone, but I don't think they do. 'Cause it's just me and you.
Look like the Cinderella princess she always wanted to be, honey. It's a new Disney princess, Madison. Love you, honey. I'm very happy for you.
Love you.
Look very beautiful.
Thank you.
Marriage is God's idea, and He created the first marriage when He made Adam and Eve. God didn't choose a bone from man's head to implied that the wife should walk all over her husband. He didn't choose a bone from man's foot to say that the husband should walk all over his wife. No, he chose a rib near and dear to the man's heart. Nathan, that's the place that Maddie's to have in your life, near and dear to your heart.
This place is full of broken hearts, but the two of us are set apart. And don't think things like this happen to everyone, 'cause it's just me and you. Oh, and don't question me or my love. I swear that I'll be faithful for forever. And don't worry what the world may say. I swear that we can make it. I swear that we can make it.
I want to start off by saying, I love you. Those 3 simple words that we've been telling each other for the last 9 years. They mean so much more today and every day going forward, because in just a few minutes, you will become my wife.
'Cause I thought things like this would never happen, but they happen with you.
I prayed to God for a man like you, a man who would always support me and love me. God answered my prayers far beyond what I expected. I know God put us in each other's lives for a reason and at the perfect time.
Before I had you, I had a hollow soul, bitterness hidden in my bones, and every day was heartbreak daytime. 'Cause I thought things like this would never happen, but they happen with you.
I don't know if anybody knows it, but they were dating like 9 years. Like, what the hell took so long, right? I sat out there with Nate one day in the back deck, and I said, you know, Nate, thought you were kind of getting in engaged mode. He goes, well, I am. And he says, well, I'm not telling you to marry my daughter, do what you want, but what's the holdup? He said, well, I want this. And I said, you know, Nate, life isn't perfect. There's bumps along the way. And if you wait for anything perfect, you'll never get there, it'll never come. So once you know it, I think it was, 6 months later, so I have my business, I have a bourbon and cigar room. We have a shuffleboard, and we're up there, playing shuffleboard. So Nate's stammering the way he does. He said, Mr. Polacek, could I have your daughter's hand in marriage? And when he looked up, his eyes were so full of tears that when he came up, he had a tear in his eye. And I knew Nate had a big heart, and I gave him a hug, and I said it then, I said it now. I welcome your family, and you're like another son to me and Jerry, and thank you for making my daughter happy.
'Cause I feel like nothing without you. Oh, I am nothing. Oh, sweet nothing without you.
Everyone here has had the privilege of knowing Maddie and Nate and are lucky enough to have watched their love grow over the years. They are 2 of the most caring people in the world, and I am so blessed to call them my best friends. I have watched you both fall more and more in love over the years, and I am so excited to watch you grow your family and see where life takes you.
Wake in the morning with you nowhere to be found. Tears mixed with the scent in my heart falls to the ground. Oh, I think about you every night. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? 'Cause I feel like nothing without you. Oh, I am nothing. Oh, sweet nothing without you.
favorite story to tell of him is when I snuck out of the house when I was younger and got my car stuck an hour away from home. This man got out of his bed at 2 a.m., got in his dad's truck, and drove all the way to help get me out. Nate has always been the first to ask someone how he could help. He has shown this every step of the way in his relationship with Maddie. I've truly enjoyed witnessing you both grow independently and as a couple, and I'm excited for whatever comes next in your lives.
Tell me what to do now. This is up to you now. Never know what you got, so let's go on. Look at where we are now. Two separate hearts now. Without
By her side through it all was the man of her dreams, testing their life as if he was the one, as it seems. She cried with great happiness that I knew he was the one. This was the moment I realized I didn't lose my daughter, but I gained a son. When she would fall asleep in my arms, in the days I would rock her, it has become obvious now that her destiny was always to be a walker.